How can only God the Father know the hour and day, but not Jesus, when they are both God? Right? We just studied Jesus is God. Let's turn to Matthew chapter 24 quickly. Matthew 24. Quick. Matthew 24. Matthew 24, let's read verses 36 and verse 36 together. Matthew 24, verse 36. Reading. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So, when will Christ return? The second coming, the judgment. Jesus said on that day and hour, no man will know, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven. Only God the Father knows. So the person asks, if Jesus is God, is Jesus God? Jesus is God. How can the Jesus who is God and God the Father who is God, how can Jesus not know? Because Jesus said, not the angels, but only my Father. Knoweth no man. Now turn to Mark chapter 13, 32. Now in Mark's record, Mark gave us certain elaboration. Not that Matthew is wrong, please understand that. Matthew wrote it this way, there's a different emphasis, different focus. Now Mark 13, let's read verse 32. Mark 13, let's read verse 32. Reading. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Alright, so what is the difference here? There is an addition of, what is it, Jennifer? Neither the Son. Here in the account of Mark, God would give Mark the inspired words, neither the Son. He added that. Now please know the Gospels are written to portray different aspects of things, different emphasis. Just like when you're talking to someone. If I'm saying something, different people are focusing on different things. They record the details differently, but doesn't mean one is wrong or the other is right. Both are right. They're recording correct things, but both are emphasizing certain things. The Gospel of Mark, actually let me ask, the Gospel of John, all the teens must know. The Gospel of John, its emphasis is on Christ as Shinri. Christ as God, the deity of Christ. The Gospel of Mark, Shinri, His humanity. His humanity. So when you read the Gospels, you must know that the Gospel of Mark describes much of Christ's humanity opposite to the Gospel of John, which is Christ's deity, His Godhood. Now, so in this case, Mark will add the Son. The Son. And in this Son, reflecting His humanity. Humanity. So with that, now two persons asked this question. Alright? Jemima, right? Jemima and Colin. Now with that, now you want to guess. Can you guess? Jemima. Still cannot guess. Guess your answer. Guess why Jesus said, well, no man, only God the Father knows, no man will know. So did Jesus know? Because there's no man. How can Jesus not know? If He's God. But Jesus says no man will know, except the Father. Okay, because now you remember the book of Mark is about His humanity. So about His humanity, then you think more, right? Then you think more. Now the Gospel of John about Jesus Christ, focusing on His Godhead. This Mark about His humanity. Now then we begin to understand the concept 100% God, 100% man. So when we study theology, it's to help us to understand the Word of God and not go wrong. And not interpret things wrongly. And when Jesus says, no man knows except God. Alright? Now He's telling man that, yes, only God the Father knows. Man, if you're a man, humanity, Not a single one in humanity, in the human form, will know. But the book of John says neither the Son, when he talks about humanity, Jesus Christ in his 100% humanity, he's declaring this. I don't know. Is it? Josiah, is Jesus saying, I don't know? No. So what is Jesus saying? Not sure. Okay, let me try that out. Colin, what do you think Jesus is saying? Only God the Father knows. Even the Son doesn't know.
In his capacity as a human, that the time of his return is not revealed to him, but in his capacity as God, he will know that.
Okay, so in his capacity as human, it is not revealed to the human, and he doesn't know. But in his capacity as God, he knows. God knows all things. Another fact that the persons ask this question is, God is omniscient, correct? If God is omniscient, God knows all things. Now how can Christ declare he don't know? Now that is why Mark, who emphasizes on his humanity, the point when Jesus says, this is to emphasize to them that I am 100% man. So emphasis, I'm 100% man. And I'm 100% God. So when Jesus says this, he's not saying that he completely don't know. He's emphasizing that I am 100% man. That is the emphasis. Now if you turn to John chapter 3 verse 13. John chapter 3 verse 13. So, heads up, just a quick one. Now, remember this word heads up. We'll say something about it after. Now, heads up. Jesus was not emphasizing that he don't know. Jesus is emphasizing, I am 100% man. Okay? Now, look at John chapter 3. Please read verse 13 with me together, reading. And no man hath ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man, which is in heaven. Okay, try again. Does this confuse you? Let me try Cornelius. Cornelius, does this confuse you in verse 13? But no man has gone up to heaven, but the Son of Man which is in heaven. So when Jesus Christ was talking to the people, no man has gone up to heaven, but he said the Son of Man which is in heaven. So was Jesus on earth talking to the people, or was Jesus in heaven? Now it's difficult, stuck. Okay, was Jesus standing on earth talking to them? What do you think? Veronica? Was Jesus standing crying? He was definitely standing there talking to them. He was on earth talking to them, right? He was on earth talking to them. He just spoke to Nicodemus. So, Enoch. Jesus was on earth, right? But yet he said, well, the Son of Man. Who's Son of Man? Him. Him. The Son of Man which is in heaven. He did not say which was in heaven, which will be in heaven after I resurrect, but he said which is in heaven. He's standing there and talking. So I'm talking to you now, right? Michelle, no one has gone to my master bathroom. I can safely say that, eh? All right, in my house. No one has gone to my master bathroom except me, who is there now. What would you say? I think you smell too much cleaning detergent has gotten to your head. Doesn't make sense. Am I there in my bathroom, or am I here talking to you? I'm talking to you, right? But I just told you I am in my bathroom now. Now, Jesus, when he speaks all this, he's revealing to us that the 100% man and 100% God is both existing at the same time. But yet, both are purely 100% man, 100% God. Can you explain that? You cannot explain that. You can describe that, I keep emphasizing. You can describe as God revealed to us. Jesus said the Son of Man. Jesus did not say the Son of God. He purposely chose the word the Son of Man. He's emphasizing his humanity. I'm human on earth talking to you now, but yeah, I need you to know which is in heaven. I am also in heaven. His omnipresence. So can Jesus' omnipresence exist with his humanity that is constrained physically on earth? Can it exist at the same time? Jesus Christ just explained that. His omnipresence and his physical, constrained human location on earth can exist at the same time. So when Christ said, no man, neither the Son, and in Mark it will be the referencing to the Son of Man, he is not saying that his omniscience is no longer with him. Understand that. He's not saying my omniscience is not with me. But he's emphasizing I'm 100% man. Just like he said, I'm here and I'm in heaven. He's emphasizing his omniscience. Okay? That he is indeed God. So, did Jesus Christ? No. He's saying as man, I'm 100% man, I would not. But it doesn't mean that in his, like Colin said, capacity as God, he doesn't know. Okay? Understand? Clear? Is it useful to study theology, 100% man, 100% God? Understand Gospels, what are their focus? When you know all this, then you interpret Scriptures rightly. Because there are also cults along in the church history where they say Jesus did not come in the flesh. It was just a spirit. Here, when Christ gave all these statements, it may be, oh, it's superfluous. Christ, why do you need to say all this? You have to know in church history, the church fathers fought over doctrines like that. There were big battles in Christianity, where one group of Christians insists that Jesus was only spirit. He's always spirit only, God. And it was just what people see was just an apparition. You see, all these are important to know. It can come back one day. It can come back again, which Satan always rehashes. False doctrines of young ones, Gracia and so on. You must know this doctrine very well. Jesus 100% God, 100% man. And that is always true. Both exist at the same time. Cannot be explained as we try to explain things, but can be described. Okay? What do we have here? Top 5 reasons why church dropouts. What church dropouts say. Why they stop attending church. Now please remember 66% of, well, I take the American view, they are the most readily available results. They stop attending church at least a year after turning 18. So from